Hello and a warm welcome to our delightful care home in the village of Deddington near Banbury. In this episode you'll find out how we work to enhance our residents' well-being and how we make them truly feel at home. And following the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, you'll hear about the vital role one of our residents played in keeping the RAF pilots in the air. But first, we wanted to give you an inside look at what's been going on at Featherton House Care Home this week. As you know, a great way to boost your well-being is with a trip to the hair salon. We work hard to ensure our residents continue to do the things they enjoy, and with our very own hair salon on site, getting a new do continues to be a joy. During visiting restrictions, we have taken the time to give our hair salon its own makeover. The work is now complete and the Featherton House salon is ready to show off its new look. Enhancing the well-being of residents in care homes has never been so important. With varying levels of care home visiting restrictions across the country due to the pandemic, the risk of social isolation and loneliness of older people is a concern we all share. I have asked Gemma, our activities coordinator, and Rachel, our deputy manager, to discuss this.
I was talking to a resident, or we both were, weren't we, this morning about this, and he said the first thing that stuck in his mind was he was greeted at the car by staff members, very warmly, very welcoming, took him up to his room, showed him where everything was and told them their name and that they would be allocated to them for that day. And he just said he felt so secure and welcoming, you know, that we were there and that person stayed with him throughout the day to get him settled in.
Yeah, and I think it's about ensuring that their room is decorated, isn't it, how they like it, that they have some knickknacks from home, the home comforts that really, you know, make the place feel like home.
Yeah, even like a set of drawers or painting on the wall or something,
exactly.
Just something that makes them feel at home. They like to celebrate certain days, don't they? Like we have like the Day and birthdays and Christmas. It's all about making these special days big for them.
Yeah, they enjoy a pamper. They love watching films, and you know, like we say, we get to know them, so we know what their favourite films are, and walk around with a box of chocolates and
the glass of sherry before lunch.
Oh yeah, they love a glass of
sherry. They all meet for the glass of sherry just before lunch.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of them like getting their hair done.
Yeah,
it's just having even just a wash and I think it's just the time you spend with them, you know, brushing their hair and washing them and things. It's just time to have a bit of a chat, and it just makes you feel special when you have your hair done. Obviously, we like to talk about what's on the television. It's all not good news at the minute with the news and things, so we try and talk about what we've done on our days off or in the evenings and things.
Yeah, they love hearing about our family, don't they? They love me talking to them about Jacob, talking about local landmarks, places that we've both been at various times, and that kind of point of reference really is really nice.
And how things have changed from when they were there to when we were there.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah, that's really nice.
To be honest with the residents, I think, you know, explain everything that we're doing, from wearing the PPE to the monthly testing, to the staff being tested, everybody being temperatures done before they come in the building. You know, obviously we have the outside visits at the minute, and now the weather's turning, it's not great, but we're hoping to allocate a special room for this inside, so it'll make things a bit more comfortable. But we're just making sure we're being honest with them and letting them know what's going on, really.
It's just being inclusive, I guess, isn't it, for us, is that they're part of it, so they, you know, and that room's going to be fantastic. It will make a real difference.
Yeah,
won't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think it's keeping that connection with home. So we've been doing some Zoom calls. We've had an amazing local school write letters about how the children have been dealing with lockdown, because it's a completely different perspective, but it's really lovely for the residents to hear other struggles, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, what's been going on from their perspective. We've been using the iPad to do calls, but we've got this fantastic new big screen coming, haven't we?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
that'd
going to
be really
make
good.
a real difference, because they'll be able to see their friends and family life size on the
be
full
like,
screen.
almost like they're there.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be so important as winter's approaching. It'll be really nice.
Another great way to enhance the well-being of residents is to help them to reminisce about the past. The 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain seemed the perfect time to encourage Featherton House resident Geoffrey to share his wartime story. Geoffrey worked at the Banbury's Elcan factory for 43 years, making a significant contribution in the field of aluminium extrusion. Following the outbreak of war in 1939, Geoffrey's role became vital to the war effort.
Until we trained the women to do our jobs, we was anchored there because we were producing the materials that built 95% of the Spitfire and probably about the same percentage of the Hurricane. Also, we produced for Fairey Aviation, de Havilland. We were producing the main boom for the Halifax, particularly in large quantities, because there was a great number of them being destroyed in the night raids and things like that. So it was a 24-hour, 7 days a week. It never stopped. The factory didn't. And at its peak, I should think there must have been about 5,000 people employed there. And the amount of production that we made was phenomenal.
You can learn more about Geoffrey's fascinating wartime story and of his travels in India on the Featherton House Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
Well, I live in Deddington anyway, and a few of the residents do actually come from Deddington, so I kind of know them from old. And they just feel like they're part of the community, the whole big community.
I like the village, it's nice, community, they all stick together, it's really good.
Coming from a busy town, a market town of what Banbury is, working in Deddington where it's a quieter location, more historic, and just generally meeting general village people.
It's not far from my home, it's only 2 minutes away.
I like the village setting and the fact that a lot of the people in the home, residents and staff, are sort of kind of well known by the residents of the village.
I suppose it's because I live here. I'm part of the community, Featherton's part of the community, and it makes it all special.
As you can see, we've had a very busy time here at Featherton House as we look forward to the first appointments in our new look hair salon. Remember, we are here to help you and your loved ones on your search for care. You'll find many useful videos on finding the right care and how care homes can help on both the Featherton House Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And if you would like to inquire about living in Featherton House, simply email us on the address below. See you next time.